there everyone, welcome back to another video about a children's trading card game. More One Piece card reveals in today's video. We're going to be talking about the Set 2 reveals, so let's get started. But first, I do want to let you know that we do have a confirmed English release date from some leaks from basically store pages. So if you have a look around, if your locals may have any pre-order information up, March 10th, that is when we will be getting Set 2, assuming that does not change. At the moment, it's looking at March 10th, and we're also looking at getting the Starter Deck 5 in January. So early December for Set 1 and the first 4 Starter Decks release, January for the Starter Deck 5 film release, and then March for the simultaneous release of the Black Starter Deck 6 Navy, and the Set 2 Paramount War. So that's the release date information. Hope you guys are excited. Let's go ahead and get into the card reveals because these are hella hype. So if you remember last time, we were going through all the all the 6 leaders that we had so far. We do have the last 2 leaders that have been revealed. They were initially revealed through a leak, but now they have been shown properly. So let's go ahead and get started with Mr. Three Galdino. This is a 4-drop 5k, impel down form Baroque works, has blocker. End of your turn, you may trash one card from your hand. Put this character to active 1k counter. In generic, generically, this card is fine. I mean, a 4-drop 5k is okay in terms of stats, and you know the effect, like obviously it's a blocker, but it's a restanding blocker potentially, that's good. The fact that you need to trash a card from your hand is a little expensive in most decks. However, in Ivankov decks, I think this is really good because you literally want to be shitting out your entire hand. So I think this is going to synergize very well with Ivankov decks and letting you just like abuse abilities like this. So I think in Ivankov this is probably quite good, but in anything else it's a little crusty. We got the reveals here for the leaders, but we'll talk about those in a little bit. We also got the official card list for STO6, so you can go ahead and look at that, and then we will continue. All right, best boy, Bon Clay, best boy, well, best person. Impel down, former Baroque works. This is a 5-drop 5k, so a little expensive for the stats, but what does he do? Don 1, when attacking, you may trash one card from your hand, return up to 1 2-cost or lower character to the bottom of its owner's deck. Then, when this battle ends, return this character to the bottom of its owner's deck. So, essentially, you can swing into it, you trash a card from your hand, you get to like return some blocker, like a small blocker or something your opponent has, resolve the battle that this is having, and then it'll go to the bottom of the deck, which I think means, well, I guess even if your opponent tries like removes it in some way, I think it would still go to the bottom of the deck. Because it's when the battle ends, so probably. The main thing, though, is this is a 2k counter, so this is immediately going to be seeing play because it's a 2k counter on a reasonably statted body with an effect that you may use at some point. So, yep, that'll be a 4-off, thanks. Then we have got Buggy D Staple. Yep, this Buggy's sick. 1-drop 2k, impel down Buggy Pirates. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, sorry. Reveal up to 1 blue impel down type card other than Buggy and add it to your hand. And the rest on the bottom. So this is the standard top check 5, add 1. It's any card with the impel down trait. So this is a very nice, it's going to be a 4-of in Ivankov decks or any impel down themed deck. Then we got Carrot. This is a 5-drop 5k 2k counter for green. So let me tell you right now, this is 100% seeing players a 4-off in green because those guys are struggling on the 2k counters. Green has the worst 2k counters in the game, so this could have been a vanilla and they probably would have seen play, but it's not vanilla. Instead, at the end of your turn, set up to 1 of your Don as active. That's actually quite a good ability. The fact that, so resetting 1 of your Don basically means you are always going to have your, like, events alive, right? You never have to worry about that. And I think that's really important. This is going to let you play more 1-drop events. Or not necessarily more, but it's just going to allow you to consistently like take advantage of them. Now the issue is green probably doesn't have the best lineup of 1-drops, but they've got some really powerful 2-cost events. And that's nice because you can essentially play this for 1, but then you're leaving 1 Don on tap. So yeah, I think this is a good card. I don't know, like broken or anything, but I think this is a powerful card you probably will be playing. If nothing else, just because it's a 2k counter that you could play with reasonable stats with a good ability. Then we got our translations for the leaders. So here, I'm just going to show you the art. So it is a, let me check what you can see there. So this is a green-blue Sanji and a red-black Garp. So this Garp was actually leaked in product information as well, but I didn't talk about it in the last video because I figured it'd be more exciting to actually talk about it when we have the effect. So let's go ahead and talk through these. Okay, so first, let's talk about Sanji, which I think is the least exciting one. 4 life, 5k power. This is green and blue. Once per turn, when you play a character without an effect from your hand, if you have 3 or less characters in play, set up to 2 of your dons to active. So I think this is an interesting card, right? Because early game, this is going to let you basically cheat out vanillas at a highly discounted price, right? Like you're basically, for example, playing a 4-cost vanilla for 2, a 5-cost vanilla for 3. And those vanillas are big, as big as like the most realistically like scary one is going to be like a 6-drop 8k, which you're going to be playing for 4. Which I mean, a 4-drop 8k would be nuts. So obviously that's a very, very powerful effect. My question really is though, like, how are you going to be making best advantage of this ability, right? If you have an established board, this does nothing. But I guess if you have an established board, then you're kind of winning anyway. So that's not really much of an issue. I think the bigger thing is just that, you're playing like this whole strategy of like getting all these cheap units onto the board in blue-green, which is definitely an interesting combination. Though I will say probably will be much better when we actually get the main set card reveals, because at the moment nothing's really jumping out as being super broken. Though I will say it is quite funny that you can trigger this with lore, because it just says when you play a character without an effect. What that means is the character doesn't have an effect. Not that like you're playing it through an effect. So what you could do is just play lore for 5, and then with lore's effect you play a vanilla out, and then you will have played lore for 3, which is really good. And that alone might be worth like building around. So yeah, definitely very interesting, but way more powerful. And I'm sure you've been waiting for me to talk about it. Red Black Garb, Navy traded 4 life and 5k power. On your turn, when you attach a Don to this leader or your characters, reduce by -1 the cost of up to one of your opponent's cost 7 or lower characters during this turn. This is not once per turn. So basically, equivalent to the amount of Don you have, you can keep reducing costs. Now that is nuts. This leader where you probably play Kobe, right? Because you don't have the AiboYT effect, but who cares? You slap 6 Dons onto something to make it hench for no reason, and then chuck down your Kobe to just remove some massive threat. This is crazy, right? You're getting such amazing value. This is going to be making like your removals live. This is going to be making your smokers live, right? Oh my god, I love this card. And then, on top of that, you get access to Red, which has some of the most premier removal in the game, right? You get access to Red Hawk, or was it Jet Gatling, or whatever it is. The 4-drop that removes a 6k or lower. You get access to Otama, you get access to that whole combo. You get access to some of the most powerful rush cards with Luffy. You get access to Zoro, which is amazing. You get access to like the whole new suite of support you're getting as well. Oh my god, I am in love with this leader. This is, for me, the 3 leaders I'm by far the most excited for in the set are Whitebeard, Zed, and Garp, and I will be playing all 3 of them, and I'm really, really excited. So yeah, sick. Then next we got a Nico Robin in green. So this is a film Straw Hat Crew, 3-drop 4k. On play, play up to 1 2-cost or lower film or Straw Hat Crew type character from your hand with a 1k counter. I do think this is designed for the deck you'll be playing with Sanji, which does make me think there's gonna be some sort of way to buff power, because this is a 3-drop 4k, which is a little bit awkward. 2 drops are also 4k if you're playing vanillas, which is also a little bit awkward. So I do think that there's going to be something around this. So I at the moment this card sucks, but like we'll see if it ends up being quite good and slotting into that deck. This though, if there's a big film component to the Impel Down deck, oh no, wait, sorry, that's blue. Not sorry, yeah, never mind. But yeah, and then today's card, you can see it literally just got revealed. We got Marco. So this is a 4-drop 5k with blocker, 1k counter. On KO, you may trash 1 card from your hand that has a type that contains Whitebeard Pirates. If you have 2 or less life, play this character from your trash as rested. This is phenomenal, right? Like the fact that, so obviously in Whitebeard, this is, so in a Whitebeard based deck, this is amazing, right? Because you're going to be down at 3 to 2 life in near the end, near like the end anyway, like near turn 4-5. So you can literally build up like a board of this guy, and then you'll have a fat hand, so you can start blocking, and you just keep reviving them. So you build up this huge, you can build up this like suite of Marcos to just like keep you safe. Which is obviously amazing, but then just as a generic red tool, this is potentially very good if you play lots of like Whitebeard Pirates in like a generic like different deck. So I think that's really cool as well. So overall, what's the opinion? I think these reveals are amazing. As I said, I'm so excited. The leaders from this set are looking really, really nice. I have to say, probably better than the set 1 leaders, I think, like in terms of my excitement for them. I think the dual colour ones are universally ones I'm the most interested in. Well, I guess with the exception of Sanji, because Alanji, okay, he takes L's all the time. No one likes you, bro. Number 4 needs to stay where he is. But that's besides the point. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do check out my other videos on One Piece and subscribe to the channel for more One Piece content. But I also make videos on Gate Ruler, Lorcana, and Battle Spirit, so do subscribe for those as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.